Hey, how's everybody doing this afternoon? I definitely had one of those daddy beat me up days. Yeah, it was not a good one. Um, yeah, it. Where's Waldo got pummeled multiple times in rain and other things. The usual. These guys just get their kicks. They really do. But yeah, I mean with me. But that's okay. It's about making sure that things were in order before I came into the world. Looks like we're going to be doing that. Looks like we got big plans now that we'll give them their little show they've been wanting. But let me tell you about my Where's Waldo trip, though. I mean, it was quite the journey. He told me, he said, "Now just you go on out here to the park and you sit down there. We're gonna give them 15 minutes. They come and get you. We're good. We're going. We're gonna make this happen, Captain." And sure enough, I did. I got over there in the park. I sat down in my spot, and I'm like, right on. I looked at the clock to see what time it was, and I'm like, all right, 15 minutes, huh? All right, let's see what happens. I was sure it's going to happen. And I sat there, and nothing happened. Then all of a sudden, a white car came down and stopped in front of me and parked on the side of the road. I thought, whoa, okay, all right. So I'm like, I'll go talk to her. He's like, yeah, let's go over there and see. I'm sure she's there for a reason. And so, but I approached the passenger side. I didn't want to freak her out and everything, and all that. And I'm thinking if I'm getting in on that side. And I go up and she's got her window rolled up, and I just look at her you know, to see it. And then right as she rolled the window down, he's like, "No, that's not your ride, dude. Oh, but she does smoke. Dude, ask her for a cigarette." Oh, yeah. So I bummed a cigarette. Yeah, that's what I did. And then went back and sat at the table. The time wasn't up yet, so we got it. We had to wait. We had to sit there. Oh, oh, and then the time came up and it was over, and it was like, yeah, they're not coming, dude. No, no, uh, you know what? We probably should walk and talk about this because, you've been mad about everybody that's trying to hold you apart, but yeah, let's go for a walk. And so we're walking along, and we go out to the mall and wander through there a little bit. And well, I got to the mall, and there's another dude standing there at the corner. He says, "Go bump a cigarette from him, dude. See, he's smoking. He's got cigarettes." I'm like, "Oh, dude, this is getting ridiculous." All right. Sure enough, I walk up and ask him, and he's like, I don't smoke, but I got these." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "All right, yeah, I'll do that. Let's do that." Okay. They were clovers. Yeah. Not something a cigarette smoking guy does very well. But I didn't really give it much of a thought. And I just like, okay. And he gave me three of them. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, three. That damn three. It just keeps coming up. Three, 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 three. Anyway, yeah, I go into the mall, and I'm thinking I'm kind of thirsty. Let's see if there's a fountain. And I wander around, and I remember there was one down by the other where the restrooms used to be. And I go around the corner. Damn thing's taped up. It's like, no, this thing is not operational. Son of a bit. All right. So I cruise on through the mall, and he takes me out to the front. He says, let's go have one of them cigarettes. Let's just sit down there and have one. I sit out there at the front entrance, and that entrance that where I sat and smoked, that used to be the main gig where everybody came in, and the main entrance used to have an awning over top of it, but and that's where all the mopeds were. I mean, we had that thing loaded with mopeds when I was back in the day. Yeah, it was like people had to walk around the pile of mopeds that were parked right there. But yeah, not so much these days. No, no. And but I sat down on that bench and I lit that clover cigarette up. Yeah, wow, not a very desirable taste. I'm like, no, let's just no, dude. He gave that to you. You can't waste it. Oh, so now I gotta sit there and smoke the damn thing. Getting green in the gills and the whole 9 yards with this damn thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I did it. I did it. Ooh, now I really needed a drinking fountain. That's when I went to go find one and found out that it was taped up and yet no, there's no one. No, no. And so we get out the other end of the mall and there's none down there. And I'm like, okay. He says, well, let's go over to the furniture store. I bet you they got a fountain in there. I walk in the furniture store. No fountain. Oh shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It got better. Yeah, and I cruised on over to well, I was gonna go wherever he wanted me to go, but he's like, dude, Harbor Freight's open now, dude. Let's go check out some tools. Let's go, and yeah, because we still got to talk, but we got time. We got time, and I'm sitting there thinking, yeah, yeah, I love the way you do this. We got time. You're just getting me further and further away from my damn house. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to walk back from this. You know that, right? Right? Yeah. Don't worry, dude. It's okay, dude. You're old. You're fine. You're gonna. Worst case scenario, you're gonna fall over dead walking, and then guess what? You're home. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so anyway, I get over there and I walk through Harbor, and I'll tell you what, it is kind of there's nothing better than a mechanic or a maintenance man or a repair man getting to go in a tool shop. That ladies, you may love them dress shops, you may love them grocery stores, you may love, but this man, the repair, yeah, yeah, tools, yeah. The only thing better is the hobby shop. Yeah, yeah, that one's probably even. It just brings a kid out of us. Then we don't even work there. We just have fun. We got one of them too, but it's clear on the other end of town. I couldn't get there today. No, no, because by the time I got out of that Harbor Freight, then it started to sprinkle a little bit, and I'm sitting there thinking, okay, let's probably head back home. He said, no, dude, we got to go this way. I'm like, that way. There's nothing out that way. What are we walking to Walmart now? Are we going to walk to Walmart so we can walk around in Walmart? No, dude, I promise you, we are not going to Walmart. I'm like, oh, okay. So we started headed out that direction, and we did. And we, he's like, let's go this way. And I'm like, what are we going out here for? There ain't even a trail. There's no sidewalk here, dude. Oh, that's okay, dude. It'll be all right. It's all right. You can make this. You can make this. Get myself all the way out, Blaine's Farm Fleet, and do my thing, and I'm sitting there thinking, okay, now I'm soaked. All right, yeah, this. Well, I wouldn't say soaked. I mean, it was kind of like a sweaty walk, is what it really boiled down to, and yeah, it was a little nippy, and yeah, the wind started picking up. And just as I got to the front of the store, as I'm going by, he's like, "Sure you don't want to go in there and walk around?" I'm like, "No, dude. That's just let's have our talk. Let's have our talk." And sure enough, right there again, there's my best friend and my believer. Ran right into him. And he's like, "What? Are you following us?" No, you have no idea. I'm sure somebody had this planned out. And sure enough, we come across each other and start chatting there for a minute. And I had to tell him I'm still out trying to fix my world. Yeah, yeah. I know they plain damn think I'm crazy as a lunatic. Uh, and so I walked away from that conversation with them, thinking, okay, maybe I really am crazy as a Looney Tune. What the hell am I doing out here in the rain? He's like, okay, maybe we should probably head back towards the house. Yeah, now that we're cleared the hell out of here, how are we getting back there? Oh, let's go this way. Oh, yeah. No sidewalks again. Oh, yeah. Love it. The grass is good and wet. The shoes are wet. Everything's getting friggin' wet. And then the wind picks up. Yeah. I'm sitting there thinking, cool, I'll have pneumonia by tonight. That would be all right. And then we'll be done with this. Yeah, it'll be over. Yeah, right, dude. You can't die, remember? Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, that's right. You tricked me on that walking and falling over dead thing, didn't you? Yeah, he did. He did. So, but as I was walking through the trail going back to the park, I tell you what, it was getting nippy down there. Winds is blowing, and then on top of it, there's one part where I'm walking along. Have you ever seen somebody that walks with their when they put on their shirt, they're like one button off, and they kind of look kind of messed up because they they missed a button. Yeah, when they were. I was doing that with my Velcro jacket. Yeah, for a while there. Yeah, I had the Velcros. Yeah, it's one of those things they do to me. They just love doing that shit to me. Yeah, so I'm walking around like some real special needs project. Yeah, yeah. Again. Oh, Deb, they're so hard on me, baby. You just do not know. You just do not know. Yeah, you probably do know. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Anyway, so I dredged through that and I made it back. And so right now I'm going to lick my wounds and try to re-enter where we're going with this show. Um, I have to admit I got totally floored with that video of yours, babe. That although that car in there was a very very good secret distraction because if it wasn't in there, it probably would have destroyed me right here and now. I'd probably be on balling all night. But yeah, I couldn't remember what kind of car that was. I know cars. I know every car when it comes, especially them old cars. I know the years. I know the models. I know them all. I don't know them now, and that one's bothering me. I do not know what that car is. I am totally lost. I love that car, and you, I very much you. But turns out that car is a very good distraction to keep me focused on my mission tonight and not falling apart with you and your video. Um, you are everything, girl. Will be forever. Eventually, we're working on that eventual part tomorrow. Tonight. He says he's got me a plan. I know I've got to get back to you guys on that. Well, it's been a long one. I gotta probably wrap this one up. I get to talking, and sometimes I just can't quit talking. I just like talking. It's them. Yeah, it's them. Especially when they get to talk about beating me up. Yeah, those are the long ones, isn't it? Yeah, the short messages. Yeah, those 2-3 minutes. Boy, we talk about beating me up. Oh hell yeah, we can do a 15-minute show on that shit. Oh, oh, my buddies, I know they think I'm loony as a toonie. Guys, seriously, look into the secret party, okay? Please, you gotta look into the secret party. Somebody's got to turn them on to that secret party, would you please? So they don't know, or they know. I mean, they need to know. They really need to know. Anyway, I'll be back, and I'm. I just can't wait to see what they got in store for me now. So I'll be back.